Now, the second thing you gotta do is you gotta build multiple paths rather than just one, and this will help you mitigate issues and mitigate other, let's say, bad apples within your batch. When we first started our company, we had 0 employees. Slowly but surely, we started working to get more and more people on board, get more and more people to apply for a job position and continue to work with us. At some point, we started off in just a single month, we hired 25 individuals. The number one mistake that was made during that time is to combine all these individuals into one super team rather than splitting them apart. So when I say work in parallel for one goal, I mean work in parallel as in you either have multiple different teams. If you're running ads, have multiple different ads that work for one fucking goal. See what works, see what doesn't. If you are working in multiple industries or whatever, make sure that you have a few multiple parallel teams or a few parallel individuals who are able to cater to that industry. So working in parallel is essential in mitigating loss and being able to duplicate teams, create competition, and allow for the winner, the number one team, to take the first fucking place all the time. Now, what do I mean by this? Back when we first started, we had only a few teams, actually. We were joining our efforts into one big, massive team. So then, when others were not motivated, when others were not incentivized enough, when others did not see the fucking vision, guess what? That affected the whole entire team. Then, slowly but surely, the whole entire team was in a really fucking bad time. They were in a really bad stage. They were super motivated, ready to fucking go. Then once they saw that how hard the position is and how much work it'll fucking take, they start to back off and say, nah, I can't do it. Slowly but surely, I was like, cool, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna split you guys apart. You're the team lead, you're the team lead, you're the team lead. You guys are going to be able to work in parallel to each other. And that worked fucking wonderfully, because if one team was not motivated, that team gets to go the fuck out. We get to keep the motivated teams, and this is the exact process that got us from a few hundred fucking dollars a month to $50,000-$60,000 a month every single fucking month. Being able to be a great fucking leader is also very essential. You need to understand what it's like to be a good leader. You need to hire slowly and fire fucking quick. Because if one person is not motivated, if there's one bad fucking apple that'll affect the whole entire company culture, and you guys are gonna go down and continue to go down, because now the standard is not here, the standard is here. You have to be able to be asleep, and then if something happens, the employees will say, we'll talk to each other and we'll say, no, this is not how we do things. This is how we do things. The standard has to be so fucking high where you're not the one who's throwing the idea out anymore. You're not saying, look, here's how much we're gonna make. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what we're gonna do. You have people around you that do that with each other. Then and only then do you have an actual fucking team. You also have to learn how to aim for higher and higher ticket offerings. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? You have to be able to say, look, we're charging $3,000 right now. How can we charge $6,000? We're charging $6,000. How can we double that? Charge $12,000. There are industries, there are companies out there that will pay you out the ass for speed, quality, and efficiency. The last one, first start off with quality. You don't have to be quick at all. And then based on quality, you say, how fast can I get this result? How quick can I make it? And then these companies care about time. I need something to be done, and I need it to be done right now, and you have to understand that I need it to be done right now. Otherwise, that's gonna cost me money. So be able to do something quickly, be able to do something very efficiently, but first and foremost, learn what else you can add on to your service that'll allow you to charge more and more. When we rebranded, we were just a paid media agency. We used to have a few employees, a couple of guys who were contractors rather than employees, and they were the guys running the ads. So we had a couple clients, reoccurring revenue, we'd get them leads, etc. Very simple, very easy, very straight to the point. We started niching down and we said, look, it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of effort to be able to bring on all these clients and charge them all $3,000, $4,000. We can make a fuckload more money in another industry after we rebrand, and we can get $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 per deal. There are companies out there that will pay you $500,000 for every single deal that you close them. This is another thing with affiliate marketing, is that if you're trying to work with affiliates, or if you're trying to build out another company and have a client bring you on, understand that there are people that will see a few $1,000s as chump change. A few $1,000s means nothing to them. I have seen contracts worth $200 million fucking dollars. And these are things, these are actual prices that companies pay for services, for delivery, for whatever. $200 million fucking dollars. So understand that you can always charge higher. You just have to figure out how to fucking charge higher. If you're aiming to get $10,000 a month reoccurring for one fucking client, consider that too little as well. Once you get somebody to pay you $10,000, and consider that way too fucking little. When we were building our agency, we got to $10,000 and we still felt like fucking brokies. We were like, all right, that's it. I don't feel like I made that much money. I actually feel like I can make way more money. So you make more money, and then you get to a point where where you're like, look at them, they're making more money than us. How do they fucking do it? I can make more money than them. What's next? I don't have enough. What's next? And it'll just keep spiraling over and over again. So if you're satisfied with a few thousand fucking dollars per deal, then you are in for a fucking treat. So you have to be able to aim very high in order for you to continue to feed your business with the amount of information, with the amount of structure that it needs to be fed. Allow the money to chase you rather than chasing the money. Why do people chase after cars such as Bugatti? Why do people love to get stuff that is very limited edition? Why do people love limited edition shoes? Why do people love Nike? Why do people love things that are scarce? It's because it builds status. When an individual views scarcity, psychologically they start to think that they are special, that this thing will help them out better than anything ever. This is why companies such as Bugatti, this is why companies such as Supreme, Gucci are able to charge so fucking high because of scarcity. They're gonna say, look, you have to match under this persona in order for you to be able to buy our stuff. Once you create a brand that includes scarcity, then you have a true fucking brand where we only work with you if you are able to make $80,000 per deal. If you can make net profit $80,000 per deal, that is when and only when we give you this service where we would invest into your company and we're gonna say, look, we're gonna get you all the fucking deals, we're gonna funnel in all these people for you, we're gonna close the fucking deals for you if we have to, but we need to know your conversion rate, we need to understand your business, how you fucking operate, we're gonna invest into you and we're gonna take a pretty fucking big percentage of your service. So we would run your business for you front to end with no additional costs, and we would run it so fucking well that we only keep a percentage of what you make on the back end, and this is how we continue to stay winning, because our processes and our systems are way beyond for any regular business owner to be able to go in and implement. We have gone through this so many times. So when we say, look, we will only work with you if you're making $80,000 per deal, people who have $10,000 deals who are like, dude, I'm charging up the ass, $10,000. We say $80,000 and they start to think that like we're some fucking insanely scarce system, which we were obviously at the time. And we were insanely scarce at the time. We were very, very scarce. And then guess what? These people who are making $10,000 per deal, let's just say net, they have their own network. So what would they do? They'd go up to another person. They'd be like, look, I have an agency here that's doing this. This has never been done before. How do I allow them to work for you guys? They would refer that client to us. And then from that point forward, we would give them a small percentage and that's it, game fucking over. So even if we didn't close the smaller guys, they had their own referrals. They had their own network. And you guys all know how well fucking referrals work. Take calculated risks. It takes money to make money. So if you are an individual who's like, all right, I'm gonna put in so much fucking time into this, provide this service, I'm gonna be able to make money and then just use that money to make more money, etc., then you are slightly right, but it will take a very, very long time. It'll take about 10 times the amount of time that it would usually take if you were not to invest into your business. Now, if you invest into your business, you can buy leads, you can do marketing, you can go out, hire a person. You are so limited when you are not spending money. So sure, for the first couple of contracts, maybe don't spend any money. Use your network. Your network is your net worth. But then it gets to a point where you have to spend money. You need to take calculated risks each and every single time. And I will tell you that for every single agency, we had all the equipment, we had all the services that we could do in-house. We did not start making profit until we started spending money. Let's say we close one deal. Amazing, cool. We get $20,000 from this one deal that we closed. Great, put it back into the system. Technically, I made $0 fucking dollars, hypothetically. We reinvest it, put that $20,000 in, we get, let's just say 100 more fucking deals, 100 more leads. Now guess what? That equates to what? 100K, 200K, let's just say. And then it becomes fucking ridiculous. So you have to be able to invest into your company. Okay, and these are very rough numbers, by the way. I don't know any fucking company that'll invest, that'll have 100 deals and make 120K. But either way, you have to be able to invest into your company in order for you to be able to reap the profits of that investment. None of my companies were able to profit without a vision. It's insane how I say this. At 23 years old, I turned 23 in July, actually not too long ago, about a week ago, and it's July now. There's not a single company of mine was able to develop without a vision. In order for you to be able to understand what your business possesses, you have to be able to see the vision. What is your mindset like? Are you waking up every single day and meditating? Are you getting up with a amazing mindset and saying, look, this is the stuff I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna have an amazing fucking day, etc.? Or are you getting up and saying, is this day gonna work? Is this gonna happen? We'll see what happens, etc. So your mindset is the most essential part of everything. Your mindset is ridiculously insane when it comes to being able to get the successes that you need to get. So the sixth reason would just be your mindset. Literally. Why are you not getting, companies go bankrupt because of mindset. Because people don't think that they can do it, or people don't take that risk, or people are just not where they need to be at mentally. And I've seen that firsthand. I have a few friends that completely profitable companies, nothing wrong with them, completely fucking demolish these companies because of depression, mindset, sadness, etc. How do you fix that? That's going to be something for a later video, obviously, but you do have to have the right fucking mindset. Take the walks that you need to take. Go meditate. Go read a book. Go tell your family that you love them. Go do something that'll allow you to have a better mindset, because if you don't have that mindset, if you're not able to see the vision, if you're not able to progress based on your mindset, then you might as well not even have a fucking company. And the last one is just not catering to your clients. Simple as that. Literally, I've seen so many times where companies tell the clients to do things a certain way when the client requests something else. You have to be able to take care of your clients. I don't mean take care of your leads, people who could potentially be clients, but you gotta take care of the people who are making you the most amount of money. Do not outdo them, understand their needs, see what they want before you suggest what you think they want, fully understand them, let them talk. God gave us one mouth and two ears for a reason, so we should be listening twice as much as we should be talking. You need to understand and see those people's needs before you can commit to anything. Thank you very much. This has been Ibrahim Alani. Have a great, wonderful fucking day. I'm out.